let's talk about a feeling. A feeling that I'm pretty sure almost everyone listening to this knows all too well. It's that deep, nagging mental exhaustion. And no, I'm not talking about the long day at work kind of tired. This is something else entirely, something new. So in this explainer, we're going to get into what's really going on. I mean, come on, who hasn't said this or at least felt it recently? It's that bone-deep weariness that a weekend of sleep just doesn't seem to touch. It's become the quiet, unspoken crisis of our time.
And that's the real mystery, isn't it? If we're resting our bodies, why do our minds still feel like they've run a marathon? What's this invisible thing that's just draining our batteries? Let's dig in and find some answers.
Okay, so first things first. We have to get our heads around the fact that this is a completely new breed of tired. This has nothing to do with how hard you work physically or even traditional burnout. This is a fatigue of the mind. The real culprit here is the relentless, nonstop flood of information our brains are being asked to handle. It's why a vacation sometimes doesn't even work. You can be lying on a beach, resting your body, but if your brain is still scrolling, still processing, you're not actually recharging at all. And just take a look at this. This is what we're up against every single day. Every ping, every headline, every angry comment, every quick question on Slack, it all takes a little slice of your mental energy. The quiet moments, the moments of boredom that our brains desperately need to reset, they've basically been erased. And the result of all this? Our brains are stuck in a state of permanent low-grade alert. They were never, ever designed for this. Without any real downtime to sort through the noise and just be still, we're basically starting every single day with our mental tank already half empty. So what's driving all this? Is it just happening? Oh no, there is an engine behind it. A massive, incredibly sophisticated system that has one very specific target in its sights: your focus. Yep, welcome to the attention economy. And here's the key thing you gotta understand about it. You're not the customer. Your attention, your eyeballs, your time, your emotions, that's the product being bought and sold. This chart breaks it down perfectly. We might think the goal is to get us to buy a product, but that's old news. The real goal, the billion-dollar prize, is to keep you engaged, to keep you scrolling, watching, and reacting for as long as humanly possible. Now, if you've been feeling like it's gotten way harder to look away lately, like it's on a whole other level, you are not imagining things. The attention economy just got a massive upgrade. It's been supercharged with AI. Here's how it works, and it's brutally effective. 1. The AI watches you and learns exactly what makes you stop and look. 2. It then creates a personalized feed that is almost impossible for you, specifically, to resist. And 3, the real kicker, it fills every single idle moment. That 2 minutes in line for coffee, that quiet elevator ride, gone. Replaced with more stimulation. The natural off-ramps are disappearing. So we have this constant, perfectly optimized by AI noise machine running 24/7, and it comes at a huge cost. It completely warps our ability to actually rest, which leads to a really frustrating situation. We're taking breaks, but we're not getting any rest. And that brings us to the question that so many of us are asking ourselves. I just took a 20-minute break to scroll on my phone, so why do I feel even more tired than before? What is going on there? Well, it's because this is what we call a break now. We switch from one demanding task, like work, to another demanding task, like processing a social media feed. It might feel like a lighter lift, but your brain is still working. It's still processing, evaluating, reacting. That is not rest. And right here, this is the absolute core of the issue. The problem isn't a lack of downtime. It's a lack of true mental stillness. Those precious moments where your brain isn't taking in any new information at all. And those moments are on the verge of extinction. And look at the kind of weight we're carrying. It's a whole cocktail of exhaustion. You've got the emotional fatigue from all the online outrage, the decision fatigue from a million choices, that low-level anxiety that you're falling behind. It's just too much. Our nervous systems are, frankly, fried. Okay, I know that all sounds pretty bleak, but this is the pivot. This is where we talk about how to fix it. And the most important thing you need to hear, the absolute first step, is this. It's not your fault. Seriously, let's just pause on that for a second. Let it really sink in. You are not weak. You are not undisciplined. You are a human being trying to function inside a multi-trillion-dollar system that is designed from the ground up to overwhelm you. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Your exhaustion isn't a sign you're failing. It's a sign the system is working as intended. It is a completely rational response to an insane amount of stimulation. Your feelings are valid.
So, what's the game plan? Look, you don't have to go live in a cabin in the woods. The answer is about being intentional, and here are 4 really practical ways to do that. Reduce your inputs, literally schedule in do-nothing time, choose to go deep on one thing instead of skimming 50, and actively choose information that calms you over stuff that winds you up. And please, don't think of this as deprivation. Think of it as empowerment. Every time you consciously put your phone down, you're taking back control. In a world that is screaming faster, more, now, choosing to slow down is one of the most powerful things you can do. And that's the whole point, right? At the end of the day, this isn't about escaping modern life. It's about figuring out how to be the pilot, not the passenger, of your own mind while living in it. It's about reclaiming your agency.
So I'll leave you with this question. Your attention is your most valuable resource. It's where you experience your life, your relationships, your creativity. So in this world of endless, overwhelming noise, what's one thing you're going to do to protect it? Thanks for digging into this with me.